Don't worry, Jim.
Hey everybody. Oh god. Are things really working? No way. I think they are. Weird. Usually after like 12 hours everything just breaks itself and I have to remake everything. Doesn't look like that's the case right now, so that's cool. Hello everybody. I'm going to continue my quest to allow chat to redeem themselves by guiding me to 100% completion in Mega Man X3. After they woefully, depressingly, embarrassingly let me finish X3 without collecting every collectible. Simultaneously though, actually wait, no. Normally I would draw arbitrary lines about backseating, but pointing things out is 100% welcome now. Patrick, you think my mic settings are interesting? Yes, they are compressed to bring out the, like, radio qualities, I guess. Make it a little more, like, overblown and mid-range. Make it sound more like, I don't know, you gotta have that streamer voice, right? Okay, I was supposed to go to B, and then there was a teleporter, and then I'm supposed to kill Vile with a specific weapon. The, like, the spinny top frisbee thing. The thing from, Our Ticket to Hawaii. Oh, Docs, thank you for gifting a sub to David. Sounds like you got a saw in the background. Damn it. I was curious how audible that would be. Yes, my robotic vacuum is buzzing around here right now. Which, yeah, is not the best timing. I was waiting for it to... It had already passed this area. And, I was like, great, now I can start streaming. And then, like, I think Steph, like, repaired it. And then that reset its cleaning, so now it's back. Gotta talk with no bass in the voice like old-timey radio. I wonder about, like... Yeah, where it's just all treble, it's all the higher frequencies. I wonder about that with older music. And with older singing styles. If, like, that high kind of Betty Boop style singing was because they couldn't really capture any other frequencies. Act Fast, thank you for the sub. Hope the X3 100% goes well. You know what? Me too. Me too. But that's not up to me, is it? We'll see. I have no idea how hard Mega Man completions are. They're really not that bad. Act Fast. They're really not. With the X series, it became a little more Metroidvania, so there's more collecting involved. But yeah. I guess they started adding some collectible stuff to the main series. Mainline series? There we go. Alright. So I think it was B. Or was it catfish? The cursor was on this one when I started. I don't know if that means anything, though. That's partially why the transatlantic accent came into prominence. No clues on specifics, though. Huh. I wondered about that. I'm always kind of fascinated when technical limitation guides an art style. And then that art style becomes disassociated from the limitation that spurned it or caused it in the first place. I think you see a lot of that in boomer shooters now. They looked the way they looked because of 3D technology at the time and the specific hardware they were running on. PS1 aesthetic kind of the same. There's really like 2.5D weird polygons that warp and bubble and stuff. But with like boomer shooters, it became an aesthetic, but that aesthetic was defined by artistic limitation. Super cool. Hey, Bionkers. Thank you very much for the sub. Oh, you're snowed in today. Good. Oh, you're playing Metroid Prime? I want to go back to, yeah, Prime, the Prime hack with the mouse. I saw that in my folders when I was digging around. Oh, verbose? Yeah, dithering? Yeah, slow-colored dither has become a whole staple of an aesthetic. And it looks good, independent of the restraints that caused it to be used in the first place. Those are the happy accidents, and I know that there's like whole books of theory written or explored about the aspects of constraint when it comes to creative expression. How is Gigi still here? I started late because I was like, don't worry, Gigi. Go and take your time, Gigi. Yeah, there's like a fake floor, and then there's a teleporter somewhere. I might need to consult the archives to make sure I'm going to the right level, because this doesn't feel right. I thought it was like... I remember just walking to the right and then dropping through a fake floor. Oh, you're doing Prime Hack. Awesome. It's super intuitive, and it didn't take me long to get it going at all, really. I don't think I can finish this stage, because I still need to go make sure I kill Vile. Let me consult the archives. I'm actually gonna look at my last VOD to remember what stage I was in. Sorry about that. It was Volt Catfish. What's Prime Hack? I'm Twitch illiterate. That actually doesn't have anything to do with Twitch. So, Metroid Prime, where the Prime comes from, there is a hack for Metroid Prime in Dolphin that allows you to use mouse input to look around instead of like Prime was awesome, but it was like before twin stick shooters, so it had like pseudo GoldenEye shit. It had like crazy lock on, and it wasn't really about aiming. That was kind of the beauty of Metroid Prime specifically. Man, imagine in like 2002 making a first-person shooter where you're like aim doesn't matter. It's still going to be an interesting, difficult, and like interesting experience, but there's absolute lock on. That's the chef's kiss right there. Retro Studios hopefully appreciated in their time. All right, Volt Catfish, here we go. PS1 aesthetic is killer. It is. It is. I remember being a kid, and I was, if you can believe it, even more insufferably dorky than I am now, and was kind of convinced that the N64's hardware made it look better. And in like one and only one real way it did. And it was like, I guess it was 3D, sort of. It was actual 3D as opposed to the sort of 3D that the PlayStation did, but PlayStation still like looked good enough, ran better in a lot of situations. And like, you don't need texture filtering when the textures are that low resolution to begin with. That's, I think, the big problem. So yeah, N64 games look like baked ass, and PlayStation 1 games have retained a they've retained like a crisp retro charm. Oh, Corba Dallas, thank you very much for the Prime. Can you like, I wonder if you can like power that up with a PS1 graphics or a certified aesthetic. They kind of are, yeah. I'm at this point annoyed at myself that I spent so long trying to convince myself that PS1 graphics weren't as good as they were. I feel like there was a lot more. A lot more of like great artists working so harmoniously with the specific drawbacks and just running away with all the strengths of PlayStation hardware and storage and stuff. That was such a fun time because, again, like, market standards hadn't really been set, but game budgets were going up and really good talent was starting to like enter these bigger production teams with higher scopes and broader content. And like wild ideas and artistically, games could be greenlit just on their artistic merit, not on your trapped eggs. Vile Zero and I destroyed you years ago. This factory is set to blow in a matter of minutes. So evil. Until then, I'll try and keep you busy. This factory's going to blow, you say. Alright. I think I have to kill him with this thing? Yeah, he's weak to it. Stupid little robot. Before we had like Call of Duty adding Rambo, we had Mega Man X thoroughly just ripping off Boba Fett. I did it. Okay, so now I think I just have to get the last shot on him with this weapon, which is interesting because I don't want to run out. I have like a chunk of a sub-tank. Okay. This pattern doesn't seem too bad. And he does that thing. Okay, yeah. Ah. Oh! Well, I died. What happens if you blow up his mech and then die? It wasn't graphically amazing, but I remember being blown away that there was so much talking in Spyro on PS1. Spyro is a weird game. I've never played Spyro. I've watched speedruns. That's kind of the extent of knowledge I have about Spyro. But even from that, the technical of Spyro is really impressive. There's the UI is not 2D. That's a weird flex. God, I don't understand why the dash doesn't come out all the time. Are they doing this shit just so you won't be able to fill up your sub-tanks? Maybe I should go all the way up and then come back down. Fun fact for Spyro, he's purple because if he were green as originally intended, he would have blended a lot with the green meadows. And that's a weird takeaway I had about Spyro as well, is just how prismatic everything is. There's a lot of surfaces that aren't textured, they're just like gradients of color, which works for kids game. Kids like colors. It makes it like borderline psychedelic. And it's weird in a game that's so saturated all over the place that it still looks pretty good. Usually it just looks like a mess when there's that many bright colors all over the place. So yeah, there's a lot to appreciate both in the technical and the art in Spyro 1. And it makes me want to play it just to experience what the game feels like. It's interesting to go back and fucking shit. The upgraded gun actually sucks because it holds you in place longer. The animation of shooting takes way longer. And it doesn't really do that much damage. God damn it. Okay. I have one more life, so I can keep trying to scout. Okay, that will just track you. All right. Hit him with the S-blade. Chaka! Hua! Don't think that this is the index. I will haunt you to the day you die. What does it sound like when Boba Fett robot dies? Something like that, I'm gonna guess. Look at that dramatic pacing. The Last of Us likes to think that it came up with video games that can make you cry, but they didn't. Because Mega Man X3 did it. First. First game to have feelings. Classic Wilhelm. Yeah. Hold on. I wonder if this is going to get me claimed. It can't, right? I've got you now, Vile. Get a load of my S-Blade. Got him. Oh shit, I gotta play Mother 3. I love Mother. I was thinking about trying to squeeze in a cheeky Earthbound run over the holidays, but I also wanted to squeeze in a cheeky Yakuza 3 run. Yakuza 0. My brain's going empty. There's no time. Although look at that cool like center gradient on the countdown timer. No! Ooh, Skullzors, thank you for the prime. Thank you for the sub. Shouldn't distinguish. League of Legends makes you cry every day. I'm glad that early on in life I decided that I would hate League of Legends forever. Because it's something that's only paid dividends as my life has gone on. It's kept me protected and safe. And really the only cost is that I have to arbitrarily never watch Arcane. Which people say is good. I don't care. I've made a pact. I made a vow. I'm a man of my word. When I got just like viciously, savagely trolled out of my like third League of Legends game, that's when I decided forever. Forever you are dead to me now. Arcane is good though. I don't believe it. I don't care. I will go to my grave ignorantly swearing it off. Hey, Grook. No, I won't listen. Never. I'm gonna, out of nowhere, it's gonna be Thanksgiving 2050. God willing, I'll still be there. And out of nowhere, I'll start talking about how bad Arcane is. Only to have my clone call out the fact that I still haven't seen it. And it won't matter. Oh! I think this controller needs a little tune-up, I think. Or I gotta change how I'm holding it? I don't know. As a non-LOL player, I made it maybe 3 episodes into Arcane before getting too bored to watch another. Oh! Too bored. Never heard anyone say that. Most people just say that it's like really, really good. Although if it's like, I don't know, if it's kind of like maybe Andor pacing, I could see why people would get bored with it. That doesn't make them right. Not as right as me. Swearing off all League of Legends properties out of extreme prejudice. First 3 episodes are the intro? Oh yeah, like establishing character, establishing the world, establishing the mood. Arcane was good, but I understand the stubbornness. Good. I am right. You are correct. Excited for Armored Core. It's going to bring back some age-old memories. Sort of. I mean, I'm excited for Armored Core in the same way that I'd be excited for any FromSoftware game. But truth be told, I haven't played a single Armored Core game. Wait. No, I played Armored Core. I just haven't finished any of them. So, in my hubris, I was like, well, let's catch up on Armored Core. I did it for Ace Combat. Now's the time. So I bought Armored Core 1. I've got it. I'm going to play it. And then I was like, well, okay. I'll keep an eye out for Armored Core 2. Because what comes after Armored Core 1? Armored Core 2. You would think. But no. That was back when FromSoftware was different. FromSoftware was built different before they started making Soulsborns. There are, I think, 15 Armored Core games. And they're all like canon. They're all like in line with each other and sequels and shit. Only a few of them have numbers. Most of them just have weird ass fucking subtitles and stuff, and they mix around the. It's like Kingdom Hearts, man. There's more non-games than there are games. I mean, There's more like non-numbered ones. I think I need gravity here. I don't think is that. What is that? What are you? All right. Wait, there's Armored Core on Steam? Which Armored Cores are on Steam? 4 Answer is great. I thought 4 Answer was 4. No, it turns out that Armored Core 4 and Armored Core 4 Answer are 2 different games. I thought they were just being cute with Armored Core 4, calling it that. Nope. Turns out there's an entirely different game that's just called Armored Core 4. The non-numbered ones are usually like standalone expansions. Are they standalone? Wikipedia called them all sequels or direct sequels. If anyone has intimate knowledge of all these side games, tell me how rewarding and meaningful and enriching is it to play them? Or is it like, I don't mind more content that's similar in tone or scope, as long as it's not just the same thing repeated a million times. Togi on original Xbox has Soul's DNA, or rather, is Soul's DNA than a Togi 2. Who made a Togi? What's that from? Oh, baby! Is it like with Final Fantasy sequel logic? No. All the Armored Cores are in the same universe, whereas each numbered Final Fantasy is its own franchise, basically. Yeah, FromSoft has been making those kinds of games long before Demon's Souls. I think Kingsfield is where a lot of people credit it with starting. I remember playing Kingsfield a little bit at my friend's because he had a PlayStation. He had better taste than I did at the time. And I remember being pretty captivated by it. I remember thinking, oh, like, this is like The Legend of Zelda. Nothing makes sense, and you can just kind of wander around for hours getting killed by random shit. In my restless dreams, I imagine playing through all the Kingsfields, but most people say that it's not really worth it until 3? Thanks, Jay. Thank you for the 24 months of subs. 2 years. 10 out of 10 content. That's the 5-star rating I aim for. Thank you. And Rooster in Space, thank you for the 21 months of subs. Does that mean I have all the sub-tanks? It does. Play Code Vein again? Man, I completely missed that. Code Vein and Astral Chain. What's that? There's another one that Bandai Namco put out that seemed really good too. I just completely didn't get around to it. Scarlet Nexus, that's the one. Jesus Christ. Here I am playing Mega Man X3. Didn't finish Tales of Arise. I need to develop... I said this a lot. I keep bringing this up on stream, but it remains true. I need to develop quantum gaming brain so that I can play multiple games all at the same time. Anyway, I'm gonna beat up this robot fish. I missed! I wonder what he's weak to. Start trying stuff. Wait. No. Thingy. Sparkle gun. No. Ice. Nope. T-Fang. I think that's it. Yeah, he's getting fanged. Oh, look at me, doesn't like that. Ah! How did you know that a drill would be a robot weakness? You got Mega Man. Ooh. Damn it. I'm about to get Mega Man. Ooh. I'm gonna do this, just be careful. Yeah, because if you don't have the drill, you can't interrupt this. He just does this over and over once he gets in his second half of health. Oh yeah, so while I was sick, I put in some more time on God of War Ragnarok. And I think I understand a little more thoroughly now why people... There were a couple people in chat saying that the game's not really tuned for Give Me God of War, and I think I agree. but still enjoying it. Hey, what's up, Virus? Definitely makes me appreciate how, like, Doom Eternal was designed. There's just no fucking about. Like, they give you the information you need to have. God of War Ragnarok doesn't really do that. It is designed for a cinematic experience, and that becomes a problem when you're trying to, like, push the game rules to a certain place. Look at that sick Mega Man back there. Look at that shading. No dithering. Could have been dithered a little more. Need that plus dithering. Dithering. Okay. Still need to get some upgrades. I've killed Vile. I have to kill Bite still, I think. And I fully expect someone in chat to tell me how to do that. But in a way that makes me feel empowered. Oh, yeah, I thought about this. Wait, receive Zero's arm part in Mega Man X. Dang, look at all these achievements I didn't get. Dang, look at all these crazy achievements. Alright, I should stop. Took you long enough to hit the greatest game series of all time. I actually streamed Mega Man X3 a few years ago, but 3 is where I stopped after playing all the originals. This is going back to like 2015 when I started streaming a little more. Yeah. I'm excited to pack this one away and get to X4. I am so excited to at least get a look on X4. Yes. Coop, I'm glad you're here. Yeah. I have chopped Vile in half. He talked some mad shit and exploded. I got out of there. I beat up the catfish. So now I think I just got to be careful about. I think I still got to kill. I got to murder Bite. And then I think there's. I just arbitrarily picked this stage. And then I think. Oh, okay. Theo, you're correct. Yeah. This is my first stream now that Theo's here. We tried the Mega Man.exe games. No, I did not. I didn't play Mega Man Legends, and I haven't played Battle Network or .exe. So there's a fair amount of Mega Man branded games to still play through. Ow. And then actually, to my great shame, I've never finished Shovel Knight. In terms of like games that are Mega Man-esque and have just bitchin' soundtracks. Holy moly. Shovel Knight's a classic. Some of the themes in Shovel Knight like belong up there with Mega Man music in terms of just the Hall of Famer bangers. Only for the sake of completion would I recommend playing the first Battle Network. That game is painful. Why? It's too grindy? I know grindy was like the name of the game back in the day. I think you need a ride armor to bust through that. I don't know. I have pretty high tolerance for video game bullshit. So it's more just wrestling with the fact that time is linear and my life is fleeting. That one unlocks after you kill B. Really? Huh. Alright. I did not know I didn't know anything about the, like, stage changes and stuff. Uh-oh! Alright. Do I use the Frisbee blade on him? Nice to meet you, X. I am Bite. Trying to use, like, a voice that I would think would be in Mega Man X3 in, like, 1996 or whatever. I've been programmed to exterminate you. I guess I just sound like the, like, frosty guy from Mega Man 7. I'm trying to remember his name. It was like borderline concerning. Banger Ray Splasher. Ray Splasher. Blap. want to kill him with the Ray Splasher because that seems more embarrassing to die to. First battle network was 6 squares in a straight line. The preceding game switched to 3x3 grid system, which was way better. Okay. Just more interesting games. Oh, Ain. Hey. I almost read your sub again. If I'm pretty loopy today, I'm gonna disclose this early. I might be a little spacey today because my sleep patterns have been pretty funky and I haven't been eating much. I'm pretty hydrated, I think, but I'm not on a whole lot of calories. I'm still like working off a real son of a bitch of a stomach bug. How can this great power be generated from within such an ancient machine? Well done, X. The victory is yours. Oh, actually, that was pretty respectable. Pretty honorable. Marzora, welcome. Good to see you. I was awake nearly 60 hours, then had a short nap, then had to be up to be here. Are we comparing now? You trying to one-up me a little bit? You win. I'm just trying to eat something. This background is so choice. Man. Golden hues. You know that feeling of can't sleep, can't eat, drink the water? Yeah, it was so weirdly, it was pretty much the same thing that I got when I was in Paris, which I guess is a humble brag, even though I spent like 3 days of it barfing my guts out. But yeah, the first night is always the worst, and it usually involves like just dry heaving into a toilet, or just trying to drink enough water so that you have something to throw up. Yeah, I was in Paris, like me a year ago. Did a really low rent stream from the hotel room. Oh wow. Working to keep a an O day from being used to steal some robotics and AI data. That's awesome, docs. Oh, I should have done B. Well, I mean, it's not cool that you had to go through that, but that sounds pretty badass. Is that just a ton of caffeine? How do you do that? Hopefully you made some mad money working a 60-hour shift. Counter hacking. No caffeine. Did a natty 60 hours, huh? Just the thrill of the hack. Just pure rage. Oh, I love it. I was reading a really awesome article about I guess it was called Black Sunday, the DirecTV like counter hack. There's a really cool article about it, but like people had figured out how to like scam DirecTV to hack the like cards so that they got all the channels, because there was no like the satellites can only talk one way, so all the like separation of channels and the blocking and stuff happens on the client side. Zareth, thank you for the sub. But and then it settled into this cycle where like DirecTV would try to patch out the vulnerability, and then people would just like 10 minutes later work around it and then restate their cable TV. But then there was this like series of updates where they would push an update like every couple of days instead of like once a month. Every couple of days, and then it would just kind of have this arbitrary code payload attached to it. And then the updates would just verify that the updated code was there before continuing on. So nobody really knew what it meant until like the last update got pushed. And then it kind of like synced everything up and activated this whole like kill program. So they actually like fried out all these cards. And they just built it slowly, like days at a time over the course of months. It was so awesome. Here, let me see if I can find that article. Yeah, here we go. Oh. For some reason, the link isn't loading right now, but I will post it in chat. Oh, God, it's got a lot of Google redirect shit on it. There we go. There we go. All right. Great read. If you are curious. Let's throw something down. Nope. Trying to get the golden chip. Yes. I'm trying to get everything, including Zero's saber. I played through this like a month ago or so, and I got the gold chip that run, but I was ignorant about the rest of the unlockables and secrets. Also, there was something about getting Zero's arm part in Mega Man X. How do you do that in Mega Man X1? I didn't know you could do that. Oh, my hacking days ended when I turned 18. For now, I'm a white hat, but maybe gray because I will hack call centers. I mean, I won't. Of course you wouldn't do that. That was an accident. I didn't mean to do that. I think if you don't upgrade the arm, but instead get it from Zero when he dies. Oh, okay. All right. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think I've ever gotten to that point in the game without having the gun upgrade. That's interesting. Surprised to let me get that. Ah, trolled. Ooh. Yode was going for 75,000 on tour. If you develop a fix for it, that's odd. If you develop a fix for it, well, I guess nobody knows that, right? That's private. So people sell it for 75K. There's already patches deployed, and they get a bunk exploit. Is that sort of the risk of buying hacks off of Tor? You don't have to talk about this if you've been up for 60 hours dealing with it. It's a world that I find really fascinating, and I don't know about the day-to-day practicalities of it much. Oops! I was covered up by the life bar. Any thoughts on Egoraptor video of Mega Man versus Mega Man X? I didn't watch it. I don't know. I don't watch a whole lot of... Even though it's something that I like to do a lot, is like pick apart game design decisions. I feel like every time I've ever watched somebody else's thought essay about it, I get a little annoyed because it's, I don't know. To me, it always feels like it's obvious. I don't know. I hate to say that. I haven't seen it, right? But some of the other things I've seen, I'm like, okay, you're just describing the most basic aspects of good design. It's like picking apart 1-1 in Mario to show how it like illustrates key gameplay fundamentals. But like all you have to do is use your eyes and your brain and be like, yeah, these things are here for a reason, and in the order they are for a reason. I don't know. That's me being an asshole, I think. Really, the answer is I just need to probably do my own like gameplay breakdowns and dissertations and stuff. I think the magic formula is, though, you have to like... It has to be something that is so broad that like everyone has experience with it. No, Patrick, I can probably guess. Like, that's the thing. I can probably guess the entire script of what that video is, which means I don't need to watch it. And that sounds super presumptive, but yeah, I mean, it's like it's got the drop, so even if you're just holding right, you hit the wall and stick and slide. So yeah, they tell you, that's how they show you that there's wall kicking in the game, without having to like pop up a big screen. And then there's like a slide down to an area that's below you, so they start to introduce the concepts that things can be under you, or that you can fall down and then it won't murder you. And then you fight this giant thing that shows you that on the Super Nintendo now we have giant sprites, and like that platforms can change, and there'll be cinematic moments. And no, the intro level for Mega Man X is like, it's a thesis statement for Mega Man X, and every little bit in it is part of that. The fact that you can like blow up some of the cars and then ride on them, it's like, it's almost every technical ability in the game crammed into like a 90-second. It's almost like a vertical slice, minus the like the weapon switching and stuff. I guess it doesn't really doesn't give you like tutorials about upgrades and stuff. But that's the thing, like Chill Penguin, the first upgrade that you have to get, there's no way to not get it in a run of Mega Man X, is in a tight hallway in the Chill Penguin stage. You might not pick Chill Penguin first, and that's like part of the game design that I like. But you can't finish the game without knowing that there are upgrades in the stages, because they won't let you. But it's meant to like give you that spark moment. So yeah, there's a lot about Mega Man X that works. It's interesting because I think there's aspects of that in Vampire Survivors. It's a little more cloaked, and the upgrade path is a little more linear, like it's a little more literal. At some point in Vampire Survivors, you just look at the upgrade list or the unlock list and you start following that. But anyway, oops! I meant to pick B. Did you get the upgrades at the Rhino stage? Maybe not. I'll go back to Rhino and check. So like, I don't know. I guess my failing is that every time I think about making content or saying something, I just tell myself that somebody else has already said it. Or that the thing that I have to say is not interesting enough to warrant people's time. Blech. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, that's the other thing, Docs. That's just kind of what I do here, and it's nice. I don't have to like make a script. You know what? You know what else? Maybe this is my cowardice, but if you put opinions out into the world, you have to accept that you're kind of quietly soliciting people's opinions in response. There's so many opinions in the world. You say it in your voice, so that's going to be different. I guess that's, yeah. Never thought about it like that. People told me that a couple of times. That voice matters. Ah! My sub-tanks. Ow! Those enemies have really cool designs. Some of the larger sprites, too. But, yep. Not a fan of Mega Man, but what comfier place to alleviate the flu and try to get better? Yeah, I'm on the mend too. I don't know how much of it went around this year, but I got some stomach business. Put some miles on my my toilet. Yeah, I wanted to go play B. Coop, excuse me. I wasn't missing that jump over and over again. If I die without meaning it. I usually yelp comically. God, I'm trolly, man. See, like, I could probably do a breakdown of the trolley enemy designs in X3 and compare them to the trolley enemy designs in Dark Souls 2. And I think in there you can make a broader point about how the unspoken communication between game designer and player can be one of the more fun, coy, and coquettish parts of... Well, coquettish is a little too on the nose, but it's to me one of the most fun aspects of playing a game. Doom does this a lot too, with like cheeky enemy placement and like trap rooms, rooms with like one armor in the middle that spawn a ton of... Like Serious Sam did a ton of this stuff too, and it was delightful. Games that show charm and that show knowledge of the audience, but not expressly. It's not like Borderlands turning to the screen and being like, "Press the start button, player. You know where it is. It's on the top of your controller." Blah 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 blah. I mean, okay, so that was the yelp. Like I could do that, but I don't know. That'll take like 40 hours. Well, no, probably not. Maybe more like 10. That's 10 hours I could be playing Mega Man. And then I'll put it on YouTube and it'll maybe make the cost of the edit back. Or I do the edit myself. And then again, that's more time I'm not playing Mega Man. So, you know. There was a time when I really, really wanted to carve out a space as being a smart opinion man about video games. Yeah. I'm gonna play so many games and I'm gonna say smart things about them, and everybody's gonna be like, "Lawrence, tell us your smart thing about this game." And I'll be like, "Ha ha, boorish, pedestrian, and pedantic." And they would say like, "Oh, Lawrence, indeed. They would clap, and I would sit there smug and alone. And they would all leave, and the lights would go down, and I'd cry, and then I'd play Mega Man. This way I just get to play Mega Man. I don't have to go through the rest of that. I can skip the crying. Yeah, quite. Ah, ah. Your observations are always so urbane. I don't, even if the desire has, even if I can't find the desire for that anymore, I still really appreciate people who unendingly make that kind of content. Just always like criticism and analysis. Like Stephanie Sterling, Total Biscuit. May not always agree with them, but I think it takes like, wait a minute. Okay. Vergoven said F. I was like, what? What happened? I'm expecting something to break. I think my hang-up is, again, I think trying to over-deliver. I think people's expectations of opinion content are much lower than I think they ought to be, or that I feel like is a worthwhile thing to put into the world. Because yeah, I could probably just, I guess that's what my newsletters are supposed to be. Yeah, I gotta just be more impulsive about it. I think I already got this heart tank. I did. E-zines? I love zines. Man, docs? How sick would it be to like write an edgy editorial in a zine, start a new e-zine? Well, so I used to publish my newsletters. Oh crap. Hold on, Gigi's eating something. I'll be right back. Oh my god, Mike. That is the cutest dreidel emote I've ever seen. Look at him. I just realized, so I've never known the rules of dreidel. So I googled it, and I was like, oh my god, this is kind of like Pogs. How sick is that? What a fun game to play if you're a kid. Stacking up piles of money, cash. But like, you bet with a little like chocolate coins, right? Those are round. Instead of spinning a dreidel, you're just slamming a stack. Zines make you think of AOL WWE roleplay. Cool. There's still some zines on the internet. There's some cool circles that put together some rad zines. So there's a streamer that I watch that puts out a zine. Maybe I should write to her and just be like, hey, can I contribute writing to your zine? That would be a fun project. But yeah, I used to publish video game think piece in like ultra short form fiction through my newsletter. I thought about doing that through video, which would mean like either performing or reading the fiction, which would also be fun. Bees. Ooh. Zareth, 99. Thank you for the sub. If I didn't already thank you. Gigi was eating the side flipper of a holiday shark that we had under the tree. Well, that did 2 damage, but it didn't get like a reaction. There's no like charged gravity well. I don't think I have gravity well yet. Oh, I do. Is it sucking all the bees? Bees! Oh, getting wrecked. Boom! That takes forever. Oh. Damn it. Stop it! God. That's like 3 times in a row I've tried to like let this gun go when it's charged. PC just restarted after the smallest nudge to my desk. Keeps doing that. Might want to reseat the power cord. Like both in the back of the PC and in whatever it's plugged into. Okay, now that I have gravity well, there's some things I can do. Also, I can't remember what weapon is the ground puncher, but that's what I need to unlock some more stuff too. Oh yeah, I was told to undo Rhino. I was advised, given a coy hint. Rhino and catfish. Okay. Excellent. Had to check left. No. I could check up there every time, and it's never anything. Talking about the old days of getting hacked software on IRC chats or something? Docs? I did that once. Actually, no, wait. I remember I signed up for Usenet and figured out how to do that shit to be able to download Gran Turismo 4 Prologue as a birthday gift, I think. I had one of my roommates was a big Gran Turismo fan. So I was like, okay. I got the swap disc. We can do region free. That was so intimidating. I remember oh wait, that was the wrong weapon. This motherfucker, dude. So there was this guy I knew who invited me to a couple of LAN parties when I was in high school, and I was even like I said, even more of a turbo nerd back then. So I know I didn't make the greatest impression. Like, man, to be a nerd so nerdy that a dude at a LAN party doesn't like you. Yeah, it was bad. That's what happens when you grow up in a conservative town. You just get weird. Anyway. He didn't like me, but I didn't know who else to ask for help, so I remember just hitting him up on AIM, and and was like, "Hey, do you know how to use Usenet? Can you help me out at all?" And he was like, "Yeah." And he like started giving me tips. And then he was like, "Hey, just let me know your username." And then I was like, "Okay, it's this." And he was like, "Hey, yeah, just let me know your password." And I was like, and then I like kept asking him other questions and I just kind of ignored it. And he's like, "Yeah, just let me know your username and password and we'll get you all set up." And I was like, this motherfucker is really just trying to take my account. What a prick. Like, I didn't think I made a good first impression, but he was just like trying to rob me. So that's when I just like deleted him off my list and never talked to him again. I was just like, oh God. Oh yeah. And then like 10 minutes after that, that's right. 10 minutes after that, I got an email that my account was limited because he tried to brute force it. Because I told him my username. He just tried to like password or dictionary crack my account, so it got locked out because of overuse, but it's like, what a motherfucker. God. Anyway. I'm trying to remember, is it P-Bomb? No, it's not. I made an AIM client. Cool. Bam. That's pretty cool. Was it Triad Thunder, this one? Ooh, that's such a cool animation. I don't know if he ever does that in a story sequence, punches the ground like that, or in like a cutscene. It seems like too cool of an animation to only be behind one super. I guess they made it so you have to use it to get all the upgrades, so it's pretty likely that players that get into the game will see it still. It seems like a shame that it's only for that one weapon given how sick of an animation it is. Triad Thunder is just making me think of both Tropic Thunder and Thunder in Paradise, which are two very fine entertainment products. I'm pretty sure, yeah, there's a Thunder in Paradise FMV game. I gotta play that. And you get an item that increases your health, it should heal you. Fight me. I think you should get the amount of health that your life is increased by added to your health. Like, it shouldn't add to your max and do nothing. But if you get like 8 more max HP, it should also give you 8 HP. The Earthbound method of leveling. Ow. First scene with Tom Cruise in Tropic Thunder is every production meeting I've been in my entire life. Just a hairy man is screaming about something that doesn't matter. I'm trying to remember the first scene specifically. God, it's been too long since I've seen that. I remember the aughts just being kind of a sad time for comedies and just film in general. Apart from, I guess, the emergence of just outrageous franchises like Lord of the Rings and stuff like that, and Harry Potter. But Tropic Thunder was so welcome. Like, it was actually funny, and it didn't rely on being gross. I mean, it had gross humor for sure, but it wasn't like aughts edgy, which just got so tiresome. Oh! Enter this capsule, X. Take this sensor upgrade for your helmet. The upgrade will help you to find hidden items based on the satellite readings. This is the best upgrade. You should be able to tell the exact location of items using its ground-penetrating radar. Thank you, Dr. Light. Give me a new hat. Dr. Light is much better if you imagine he sounds like Jackie Mason. I don't know who Jackie Mason is. I get it now. At what point can you be canceled for trying to do a voice and biffing it? If it's associated with an underprivileged class. I don't know where are the cancelization rules anymore. Can you like go on social media and be like, I was just being a goober? You can't be mad at me. I was just goobing. You can peace out. Oh, that's right. I got everything. It showed me the overlay. It depends on your tone. Ah. I know what you mean, but boy, is that scary to hear. You're right, but that, yeah. Your tone could accidentally be wrong though, right? Couldn't it? Like a 5% chance? Just make an apology video where you say the purpose of my content is to entertain and you'll be fine. No offense intended. Just gotta do a disclaimer before every stream. Hey, what's up, Paul? That would be a good way to start every stream. Like, hey everybody, just before we get going, it might get a little intense in here. I just want you to know it's all for lols, alright? No one's allowed to get mad. That's not me. Yeah. I'm always that's one of my favorite, like, irrational human behaviors. The somebody who is doing a thing, has done a thing, and then they say, that's not me. Because what they're really saying is, like, what I did is clashing with my self-image. And that's no one cares. No one cares who you think you are, right? Ah, Docs, thanks for gifting a sub. And Captain Cradle Robber, thank you for the prime. I guess it's trying to say, like, that's not who I'm trying to be, maybe? It's not who I'm choosing to be, even if it's who I am? But that's not really what's being said, though, is it? You're making a declarative statement that the thing you did isn't what you normally do, I guess, which is fine. I was raised better than that. I mean, that at least acknowledges people's shame and disappointment in you, I think. Like, at least it's acknowledging that I think that internalizes it a little more. Or, yeah. It's like, people have invested more into me and have, like, expect better of me, and I defied that. So, yeah, as long as it's a prank. Into this capsulix. Take this armor upgrade. The upgrade will decrease the damage done to your systems. As you receive damage, a defense field will be generated to protect you. No, I'm all over the place here. I'm gonna have to practice that. Our prank channel's officially dead yet. No, because they're just Vines now. Or sorry, fuck, TikToks. What year do I think it is? Except, it's still just like... It's still just doing shit in public. It's just being an asshole in public. Like, that's what pranks are now. It's the me shitting in the middle of the aisle prank. I'm gonna take my pants off on a public airline prank. I was like a member of the Beatles and the original Obi-Wan actor mixed into one. Yeah, I was kind of all over the map there, huh? Maybe I need to wait until more of my brain is activated. World's dumbest. Thanks for the sub. That's a good... Man. A lot of good Twitch names out there. A lot of great accounts. The internet is pretty unforgiving most of the time anyway. It's best to bow out and disappear from public eye. That depends. If people want to like you, they'll find a way to do it. And if they don't, they'll find a way to do it. I've been baffled at the red flags people are able to willingly, like, walk right through. What if in Mega Man, when you got into a ride armor, they added bongos to the soundtrack? Like when you get on Yoshi and Mario, wouldn't that be sick? I just give these good ideas away. YouTube pranks, from what I've seen, kind of play like I harass and assault people as a prank. Yeah. Yeah, like just yelling at people in public. I mean, that's kind of how you know that most of your viewers are kids, right? I think that's the thing that's maybe easy to forget. Kids that have never worked a job. Don't know. Haven't felt empathy yet. Wait a minute. I thought I killed B. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe it's... Maybe this one's open. Yeah, there we go. Chat, always correct. Except for the couple of times that I probably ignored somebody telling me what to do and lost anyway. Still blame chat for it. Circle of life. Oh, thank you, Joker. I haven't gotten a haircut in a while. This is not on Game Pass, no. I bought the collection, which has X1, 2, 3, and 4, which are 3 extremely good games. I don't know though. The stages in X3 do feel a little like there's some good set pieces. There's some good like background vistas and stuff. They just don't have the like. There's like a lot of speed to the stages in X1 and X2, and I think a lot of that is maybe inhibited by the fact that every enemy in X3 kind of has one more HP than you'd expect them to maintain that kind of flow. So maybe they wanted something that was a little more like run, stop, shoot, as opposed to just cruising through the whole thing. Best of luck with X4, especially with the 0 playthrough. Do you pick? X4, is X4 the one that has levels? Like on all the bosses and stuff that make no sense? I'm trying to remember. Cosmic Slop. Oh, with 36 months. Thank you very much with the sub. 3 years goes by quick. Yeah, I guess 3 years ago was when I basically started streaming more full time, so... Oh, that does go by quick, actually. Oh, Reese, I'm still feeling a little ill. I'm still a little bit off, but not so much that I can't play a fine video game. Oh, sorry, Patrick. The level I was talking about was the one where, like, I think as the game goes on, the bosses have more health or something like that. I remember there being like a... Oh wait, I think it's the chip, right? Because I just did this. But I remember there being something like seeing a level number go up under boss health bars and having no clue what it meant. And having to Google it, and then even after... Or... I think... No, GameFAQs it back then. Yeah, it's the chip. Oh, then I don't need to be here anymore. So there's 2 ride armors and... What else do I have to get? Yeah, I am glad I'm feeling better too. It was not a fun few days there. It's still not the most fun, but I'm through the most of it now. Gosh, for about a solid day, I was just kind of writhing and moaning on a couch. I got a lot of movies watched though. Weird. Alright. Finally saw The Color of Money. Really, really enjoyed it. Was not expecting to, but I don't know what. I don't know. I really wasn't expecting anything, I guess. But I think I need this one of those things. No. Wait, hold on. What was the favorite movie you watched while sick? Color of Money was really good. It was probably Color of Money, to be honest. Although Glass Onion and Bullet Train, I watched both of those, and those were awesome. I also watched Black Adam, which is like... I like to think I have a high tolerance for stupid movies, but holy moly, that movie's dumb as hell. Not that. Yeah, I know you can, like... There's that... This, which is the chip, I think. No, there was something here. Isn't it supposed to be down here? Oh! Yeah, here we go. Oh, this is the chip. Okay, so I have to punch through... Go back, yeah, I will. I don't know if it'll let me. Yeah, I'll just restart the stage. Yeah, Black Adam was pretty bad. I mean, audiences seem to like it, so that's cool, but there was a skateboard kid. The sidekick was a skateboard kid who was a comic book fan and taught him how to be a comic book hero with his meta-level knowledge. It's just so stupid, man. It's like the first idea that anyone has that somebody else should be like, what? No, that's been done a million times, no. But instead, everybody's like, oh, yeah. Like, make him cool. Like, wrap a jacket around his waist, you know, like, cool. And make him say things like epic. He said epic. He said the word epic. I think he said dope as well, this small child. He was a 90s kid, like rolled up into a 2020s movie. Like a backwards cap. He was basically like the New York, like street kid that you would pair with Spider-Man or something like that. Anyway, I taught him how to do a one-liner. There was like 5 seconds each of Paint It Black, and like there was like a Kanye song which was like, ooh, they're playing Power. I mean, Power's a really good track, but there was like 5 seconds of it. And also, he is not. I want to get away from him these days. Maybe for a while, wanted to get away from him. No. The worst part is The Rock doesn't seem to know that Black Adam is Shazam's rival, and says the two will never cross paths. Wait, The Rock said that? Well, I mean, The Rock is... I thought he was like a legitimate fan of Black Adam, and that's why he wanted to play him in the film. But I can kind of get... I can see him basing a lot of his wrestling persona off that. Toasty, thank you for the sub. I mean, not that I know, to be honest. I've never read a Black Adam comic. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, it was quite dumb. And like, characters knew things that they just shouldn't know, just for the sake of the movie. And it's weird, because it had a really long runtime. There are entire characters that don't matter. Just, wow, hell of a film. And it's like, it's the Zack Snyder time ramp taken to its most overblown conclusion. Toasty has redeemed a trading card. Let's draw it. I mean, there was a lot of like fast punching and then slow punching and then it's fast and then the camera's like zoom. Do you like it when cameras go zoom? All right. Toasty, here's your trading card. Swoosh. Word Triss. I was like, there's no way that's Tetris. I remember giving away Tetris already. No, Word Triss. Here's a very challenging puzzle game with a neat twist. You must use letters that fall from the top of the screen to make words. Even if you let too many letters fall, the game is over. With a vocabulary of over 50,000 words, Word Triss is a true mind bender. Challenge starting on level C with 2-minute time limit. Can you score over 1,000 points on Expert, Advanced, or Novice? Can you? So, the better you are, you have to try to get a higher score on a lower difficulty? That's kind of interesting. Yeah, I agree, Teton. I think Man of Steel actually had real sick, like superhero fights. It's like it was Matrix. There was like Matrix 3, and then Man of Steel. That's Dragon Ball fighting, and it's awesome. Although Dragon Ball Brawly Super had some pretty cool shit in it too, in terms of like showing superhuman fights. But yeah, I agree, Teton. I really liked Man of Steel and how they sort of showed the power and speed and how it's just like It's alien. It's gods. It's cool. It's all. I'm trying to think of other. I guess Watchmen. Not really. Yeah. All right, I got to take this. Can you write this down, Toasty? Congratulations. My Gamer in Christ, it's a comic book superhero film. Talking about Black Adam. Oh, it doesn't offend me. I chose to watch it. I don't regret it. Pierce Brosnan was great. Get that man in a cravat more often. I mean, I'm glad it exists. We live in a richer world for it, albeit slightly. I also watched Expendables 2 again. The sad Expendables. I wanted to refresh my knowledge of the Expendables verse because I don't think I ever got around to watching 3. But now I'm going to. I just haven't done it yet. Oh! I'm talking about Snyder's interview once where you told people they live in fucking Fantasyland if they think superheroes didn't kill. That's kind of the point, right? It's interesting to see people try to convert pop media into basically a religion or a belief structure. They want the answers to all these things in the way that religion used to provide. And they go to people that theoretically are in charge of those universes for the answers. Oh yeah, Patrick, I agree. The Jean-Claude knife kick into a dude's chest is dope. Really cool way to establish villainy. Also, Scott Adkins is a goat. I always like seeing him show up. It's interesting though. There's an odd amount of screen time devoted to developing personal quirks with the cast in Expendables 1. This was like weird side conversations that don't really have any bearing on the story and kind of add a weird charm and depth to this weird crew who are just supposed to be like one-dimensional. Oh, I'm supposed to have a robot for this, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, wait, it's Bubbles. No, that was X2. Is that what it is, Reese? Okay. In that movie, Adkins had an injury? I was about to say, I remember being super hyped for the Statham and Adkins scene in Expendables 2, because I think they both have really similar and extremely expressive body language. And it was going to be super cool to see them go at it. And it's not bad. But it's not the best. It's like a pretty standard, like, good fight. Oh, that's the wrong one. Scott was injured. Okay. Yeah, and does he come back in 3? Cause I can't remember. I remember like thinking that there was a possibility he could come back in 3, but after watching 2 again, I'm like, I don't know. But Expendables is dumb, so part of me was like hoping he just comes back with, yeah, Reese. I was kind of hoping he just came back with like a really gnarly scar or something. Yeah, maybe not. That's a shame. But yeah, now I get to watch 3. It's weird because in both watchings, there's a scene that I remember that to me defines Expendables, but I don't remember it happening, which may just be because I was distracted when it happened. But there's a scene where, I swear to God, there's a scene where Sylvester Stallone is sitting there and he's brooding real hard. and some innocent lady is asking him about like how raw and brutal he is, and he's talking about all of his homies, and he's like, when we keep it light, but when we go dark, we go pitch black, or something like that. It's just the stupidest, most awesome thing. That's right. Do you have to like... No? Because you have to go back to the left, right? This is the thing where you have to jump on the surface of the water? It is. The mechanic that there's no way any sane human would know how to do. Oh yeah, Liam Hemsworth. That was a pretty Hall of Famer death scene. Also, like, they death flag him so hard. He's got purity. He loves his girl. He's gonna propose. He wrote her this letter. Everyone's like, damn, this new kid's amazing. There's so much humor in those movies if you acknowledge that they understand how stupid they are. Yeah, 2 days from retirement, propose and start an orphanage. Just found the cure for cancer. Oh, I'll keep it right here in my pocket. Nothing bad could happen to it. I think that was in Hot Shots, man. Yeah, Chuck Norris does a Chuck Norris joke. So many fucking one-liners. That's the thing, though. Like I was, to kind of go back to what I was saying before, I kind of miss the screen time that was devoted to just like making these weird characters weird. Like Jet Li constantly talking about how he needs more money for his family. I thought that shit was really funny and like gave the movie a weird sense of depth. And then in 2, they seem to have swapped that out with just making them all really sad. Stallone like talking about how he missed his chance to settle down with a nice girl or whatever. Which makes me really curious what 3's gonna be like. Is it gonna be quirky and weird? Because the cover has them all smiling, which is bizarre. The art that they have now, it's just like all the hunky boys, but they're all like they're coming over for Thanksgiving or something. Like, why are they smiling so much? Shouldn't they be hard boys? Savage Mask, thanks for the sub. 3 went zany? Good. I mean, 2 is pretty freaking zany. There's a part at the beginning where they're on a zip line, like shooting assault rifles with one hand and just massacring dudes. It's like Rambo 2 times 1,000. The trope my friend had that I thought was hilarious was dead wife man pain for sad dad games and movies. Yeah. Guys processing loss in unhealthy ways. I mean, I guess going back to the 70s, those are kind of called rampage movies. Michael Caine or oh my god. His name it's not Mark Ronson. That's the musician. Death Wish. Charles Bronson. Thank you. God damn it. Or yeah. Joaquin Phoenix. I'll skip up the time scale a little bit. A nebbish person has something taken from them by the element. They turn into a vigilante. Let's give him some P-bomb. P-bomb. Nope, not P-bomb. There he goes. Dead wife, man pain as a trope can be fun if done well, though it's not my absolute favorite. Yeah, I mean that's sort of the fun commentary and, well, not necessarily commentary, but maybe some of the light satire in John Wick. is that it's yeah, wife gone. And now dog gone. I guess Keanu kind of tried to parody that further as like a whole comedy. Dead wife man pain just needs to be better than the woman in a refrigerator trope. Yeah, I mean, it presumes a male audience, but also, I guess the justified rampage is pretty good, and that appeals to everyone equally, I think. But it does seem like a fantasy that's pretty catered to men. Like Mandy, she wasn't fridged, but by the end of the movie, you're like, fuck yeah, go and get it. Go and get it, Nick Cage. Reminds me, I need to see Rambo 5, because I'm pretty sure that movie fridges everything. And then it's like, it's almost too... I haven't seen Rambo 5 yet. But I've heard that it's like, it tries to be a throwback and then it does that shit, and then it almost goes too far in ripping people in half after setting you up to not like them. Yeah, exactly, recon mission. Dead wife needs to be wearing a sundress, walking in a wheat field, showing how pure she is. She needs to be the idea of a woman, not an actual woman. The personification of a mother. The very vision of peace and calm. Any problems, Dr. Kane? What does Dr. Kane sound like? I pulled some memory chips from the Mavericks controlled by Dr. Doppler. Docs, thanks for gifting 10 subs. No, you're such a Dr. Kane fan. I analyzed them and found out that Dr. Doppler is trying to create a powerful new battle body by collecting the special abilities from the latest breed of Reploids. Battle body? First, I thought Dr. Doppler was trying to create it for himself. But the information indicates that he will not be able to interface with it. What does that mean? So it must be for someone else. You know what, 64 Hoops? I have seen Escape Plan with Stallone and Arnold. They actually have really fun on-screen chemistry, but that was a weird movie. I guess it's been a while since there's been like prison exploitation films, which is kind of what that's supposed to be. Yeah. I watched it because I was like, all right, there's like 15 Escape Plan films. Let's get in here. And then I watched one and I was like, I'm not even sure what I just saw. It like starts off being this escape plan, and by the end of it, Arnold's got like a mounted gun on a helicopter just mowing people down again. Sigma? Can he still be alive? Can't believe it. Docs! Again. 10 more subs. Good lord. Thank you very much. Rambo 5 is about... Rambo is now a boatman and takes some Christian missionaries up the Vietnam River. No, that's 4. You were talking about Rambo. I mean Rambo Last Blood, 5. Right? Or am I miscounting? Yeah, Rambo 4 is awesome. Stallone's like, fuck the world. I was like, yes! Yes! People don't give Stallone enough credit, because he actually does play his characters pretty differently. It's just people can't see past the voice. Anyway. Hidden laboratory has been pinpointed at point D. All indications are that it is Dr. Doppler's secret lab. You need to get there immediately. On my way. It's time I put an end to Sigma for good. Yeah, Rambo and Rocky are so different. And those are like his most standout characters. I don't know. Yeah, Joe James, I agree. Rocky 2 is a damn fine movie. And it kind of hits all the audience-pleasing notes that maybe the first movie didn't. Was Stallone in the movie The Rock? No. That was Nick Cage and Sean Connery. I haven't seen Copland yet. I haven't seen a whole lot of 90s Stallone. I mean, there's Demolition Man. Gotta love it. Rocky 2 feels like the most forgotten of them all? You think? I mean, most people don't care about 5. Last Rambo movie's hot trash. You mean Creed 2? Yeah, most people like 4, I think, just because it I don't know, 4 just focuses on the formula to the exclusion of everything else, I think. So I'm not the biggest fan of 4. It's fun, but it's like it doesn't have that like texture. It doesn't have that Expendables 1 texture. Do I have everything I need? I think I do. I thought the last movie was just Rambo. No, it's Rambo Last Blood. Nick Cage, thank you very much for the sub. I'm gonna do my sub next month, but this won't go away, and it's the funny number. Oh, nice. 69 months. Nice. Have you done everything for the sword? I am leaving that in the hands of chat, but I think I have. Yeah, so it's quite easy to remember. It's First Blood, Rambo, First Blood Part 2, Rambo 3, Rambo, Last Blood. Easy. It should have been like Last Blood, Rambo 5. That would have been sick. I have defeated Vile. I've killed Vile and Bit and Bite. Then Rambo 4. Maybe. And after that, it should be Rambo 2. Because there was never a Rambo 2. Yeah. And it should be a sequel to Rambo, First Blood Part 2. And then Last Blood 3? Part 3. I just realized they probably called it Last Blood Part 2 because of The Godfather. The Godfather really kicked off the fucking part blah numerology. Did you use Ray Splasher and Spinning Blade to kill Vile? Yes. Yes. I murdered Bit, Bite, and Vile. They're all dead. But I think this means... Now I think you have to walk into a specific room as Zero. I think. And then he gets crushed by some shit, and then he gives his saber to X, which is the coolest thing in the world. And that means that they're best friends. Forever. Oh, the original title was First Blood 2, but Sylvester Stallone decided he wanted the series to be named after the lead character, just like the Rocky series, so he retitled it to Rambo, First Blood Part 2, so that he could name the third film Rambo 3 instead of First Blood 3, for what it's worth. Yeah, it makes sense. Branding. And it worked. Damn it. Like, what is this? You have to get hit. Ah! The missile's like even carved down. And you like have to dash into the wall because the spikes like put you at that height. Man, it's this like trollish level design and enemy design. Whew. Zero must walk through the door for the Mosquitos mini-boss. Use fully charged Tornado Fang for one-hit kill of it. Okay. Those are some big-time tips. Thank you. Ow. Oh, wait, what is this? Last Blood was just a right-wing wank fantasy where evil Mexicans are coming to get him and he has to set up traps and guns to defend his land. Huh. I mean, is that substantially different than any other, like, dude gets a lot of guns to shoot everybody? This is Rambo! This is what we want to see, right? Wait, was this the thing I had to... Did I have to be Zero for this? Is this Mosquitos? I can't tell. He doesn't look like a mosquito. Okay. First Blood is not that movie, though. I suppose that's true. I'm okay with Rambo 4 being the last movie. It kicked ass. Yeah, Rambo 4 was pretty sweet. Felt very Rambo. Like, nothing's ever felt like Last Blood. Or, so, excuse me, First Blood. But that's okay. I'm gonna watch it one of these days. I believe it. I'm not trying to like sound like I'm not trying to defend a movie I've never seen. I'm just kind of fascinated by a Rambo movie that somehow crosses the boundaries of good taste. Next, there's an army of powerful mavericks in Dr. Doppler's lab. They've been modified by Dr. Doppler into war machines. Be careful. I'll watch my step. Thanks, Zero. I'm gonna scout around. I'll catch up later. That's the first stage of Doppler's lab. Yes. Yes, it is. Ned Lobster, thanks for the sub. You know what it is? I thought about this when I was watching Die Hard. The action movies I like the most are the ones where the main character is shown to be very vulnerable or hurt in some way. Like it's that vulnerability that makes them so interesting. Like in John Wick, when he's driving around and screaming about his wife. Like you see him be sad and you see him emotionally hurt, not just kicked around physically. The most boring action films are the ones where the hero is never like vulnerable in any way, except physical, and even then it's still pretty boring. But like, so with Last Blood, First Blood, he's shown to be like kind of nebbish and shy and picked on by the Canadian PD and all this stuff, or Canadian sheriffs. And even at the end of the movie, he has a whole breakdown. He's not a tough guy. He's just broken. Broken with skills. That's the real shit. And like, I don't know why it never occurred to me, but Die Hard is pretty odd because John McClane like cries and has a whole like, is this it? Is this where I slide? Oh yeah. Has a whole like he breaks down on camera. He's not just like an awesome rad dude the whole time. I guess contrast that to movies like The Marine, where there's never a moment of emotional frailty. It's just a thick boy doing what's got to be done. Yeah, the bathroom meltdown really makes Die Hard top tier. Yeah, and like the fact that like all the conversations that happen between John and Al are largely initiated by John, and they're largely because he's lonely and scared. That's usually what he starts off as, like, I'm not feeling good. I'm scared. I need someone to talk to. Like, action heroes don't usually say that, or can't usually admit that, you know? Weird amount of dudes talking about their feelings in Die Hard. Especially the, like, subtle cues between, you know, John and Holly in the beginning of the film. Kind of how they very efficiently tell you the status of their relationship and how it's like very obviously John's fault, and even he knows that and can't control it. And I don't know, it's so cool. I feel like one could make an argument that vulnerable male leads are rarish because of toxic masculinity. I think the good movies have elements of that. But yeah, I think people misidentify what makes those characters endearing. I think actually vulnerability gets screened out of characters. I guess maybe with we've had a very weirdly vulnerable Bond the past couple of films. Been nice, I guess. Situation should now be improved. Good luck, X. Ooh. That's a rare one. Feels good. That series was destined to become bad by the nature of John McClane. His self-destruction are his negative aspects, but it's what makes them put themselves into action scenes. So by the 5th movie, he's just a terrible person. I mean, he was barely even a character. Die Hard 4 and 5, he wasn't really even a character anymore. He was just kind of there to say the lines and shoot the things. There was no character anything of John McClane in those films that I could tell. Really, after 1? He's pretty standard. He's pretty set as a character. I guess he calls Holly at the end of 3. That's about the most that they got. But they do show. I did like them showing him being a shitbag, kind of acknowledging that he couldn't make it work out in 3. Oh, that was pretty slick. God, Die Hard 3 is so goddamn good. When is John McTiernan gonna get over Rollerball and make another movie? Chris McQuarrie broke his "I'm not directing anything" rule for Fallout, and we got Fallout! And now he's making another ridiculous Mission Impossible movie, so damn it, John, where are you? We need you. Wait, is this a mosquito? I need to look up where this thing is. Okay, alright. So after a pit full of water in the 2nd stage of Doppler Lab. Alright, thank you very much. Are they really making another Mission Impossible movie? They're making 2 more. Yes. Die Hard 4, he had an ex-wife and was estranged from his daughter because he was a reckless person. By Die Hard 5, he was estranged from his son, hadn't seen his wife and daughter, was living alone in Russia. Yeah, but I don't know. They don't get any like mileage out of that. I guess 4 was pretty cool to see like the next generation of McClane. Like Lucy was pretty interesting in that movie because you could see like her dad's tendencies in her, which was fun. Even if her dad was kind of not super present in that movie. I did like how he was spying on her. I was like, yeah, that seems like something he would do. Was the Rollerball remake good? No. But it's worth watching. Nightbort. Thank you very much for the sub. Yeah, no, the Rollerball remake is quite bad. It's astoundingly bad, but you should watch it. There's like a 15-minute sequence that's shot in night vision. Phew, it's bad. Oop. Which makes no sense, because McTiernan had largely directed solid movies up until then. What button do I hit to make this go away? There we go. Ow. Yeah, Rollerball remake with the acting sensation Chris Klein. If you haven't seen a Chris Klein film, you're missing out. Having been in such hits like Rollerball and The Legend of Chun-Li, A Street Fighter Tale, or whatever. Ooh! Grab me! Damn it! I was gonna miss it. Alright, nope. Okay, I feel a lot better now. Was that supposed to be Chun-Li? That was Chun-Li. The Legend of Chun-Li. Legend of Chun-Li, colon, A Street Fighter Tale. I think he is on a serialized... So, I think Chris Klein is on some kind of law procedural. Because I tried to find a Chris Klein Rollerball GIF, and I didn't find any of them. No one's out there making GIFs of Chris Klein and Rollerball, which doesn't make sense to me. I did find like pictures of a more seasoned Chris Klein. Looking pretty good in a nice button-up. Just keeping it tight, keeping it together. Appreciate that. A lot of effort. Oh! I think the worst video game film of all time, worse than any Uwe Ball film, might actually be Tekken 2: Kazuya's Revenge, or some. I can't remember the subtitle. Hold on. Yes, Tekken 2, Kazuya's Revenge. It came out in... What is this? 2014. They even got Hiroyuki Tagawa in it, which sucks. And Kane Kusugi. There's a Tekken movie? There's two. The first one at least like had an idea. The second one is really just like they just like got their actors on these weird sets and locations and had them read what seems like scripts from 3 different films maybe? I don't know. Oh, you really like the first Tekken movie? It had budget. It was trying. There were things to like about it, I suppose. But yeah, holy moly. It's on Tubi. Yeah, I did have to watch some weird streaming service to watch it. And it's like, it kept cutting in with the same ads that were like at max volume, so care with that. I'll try Race Splasher. I'll be able to shoot him to death, that's alright. And I'm gonna burn some sub-tanks doing it. Remember the original live-action Tekken movie, like, it was pretty clear. It came out right when UFC was really taking off, or MMA. A lot of that energy baked in there. I think they fought in an octagon. And then also, like, it just had a lot of that, like, kind of like aughts gamer edginess to it. The first Tekken, live-action Tekken film. The anime was pretty good, but that was obviously just kind of like following in the wake of the Street Fighter animated movie, which is the GOAT. I liked Spirits Within, Fight Me. I gotta watch it again. Spirits Within I saw one time in theaters, and I left thinking that, like, well, at least they played that teaser for Spider-Man. That was pretty cool. See, Tekken Blood Vengeance. It was pretty awesome, made by the game studio. No. Is that like a CG movie? Spirits Within was the first real full CGI movie. Are you forgetting about Toy Story? What's up, Fate? This is the level. Okay, I'm gonna do it. 100%. Ow. Oh, maybe mocap? Maybe. Is Blood Vengeance like on the tier of some of the Resident Evil CG movies? That'd be sick. Oh, they blow up and they keep standing there. Okay. Yeah, the enemies are just... Oh, okay, they have parts that blow up now. Man! What if we just gave them double HP? Put a little backpack on them? I don't want players finishing the game too fast. Damn it. They tricked me. Did I go back? I feel like even the freaking water bot is still not very good. Oh, this is... Okay, this is the giant pool. Gotta be 0 after this. They troll you good here? Yeah, this game is trolly. Oh boy, I don't want that shell to be up there. This game seems to like... It seems to have come from the understanding that you played Mega Man X 1 and 2, and you are specifically looking for something that's like... That's understanding of the knowledge base that you've built up about those games. Oops, turn that off. What button makes it... Nope. There we go, and then start. Okay. X, I'm on my way. High five. All right, Zero, get in there. Get in there and hurt somebody. Kill it. Got it. Bear! There we go. Hit me with that sad music. Nothing? What was that explosion? Zero, are you okay? Sorry, X. I fail. It seems my power generator is damaged. I'll try to make it back to Dr. Kane's lab for repairs. You can't tell what is waiting for you, X. You better take my beam saber with you. Crush them all, X. You're our last hope. Heroes. Whoosh. Wait, did his arm come off? Oh, his hand turns into the sword. Huh. Wait, no, he grabs it, but I guess it becomes his fist, and then he puts it back behind his. Yeah, interesting. That weapon will fuck everyone up. Good stuff. 100%. Oh, I should probably just chill and get my health back. X4 is time to get serious! Line from X is permanently burnt into my brain. Can't wait to hear it again. Can you speed up the game? No. This isn't on an emulator. I don't know if the Xbox version or if the Legacy HD X Collection, I don't remember if that's what it's called, can do that. X has ultimate power. Chat didn't embarrass themselves horribly this time. No. Unless there's yet another secret in this game. The chat bafflingly let me walk right past. The very first thing. And of course the height is just right, so the laser still goes over. God. Ah! Okay. But it's explicitly designed so that no matter how hard you hit it, you can't kill it right away. And it's giant explosion animation takes forever. So you can't, it's big, so you can't just jump over it either. Final Fantasy VII on console has speed up and other cheats, but not the PC version? It does? I had no idea Final Fantasy VII had anything like that on PlayStation. A chasm that's just too wide to jump across normally, so you have to dash into spikes. Yeah, I thought the PC version had the cheats, to be honest. I almost fell. Oh my god. Ah! You have double air dash now, right? Yeah, I guess I do. Forgot about that. I have one sub-tank. Oh, talking about the re-release of the old game, not the initial release. Oh, okay. Oh, you said on console. I got a little confused. Yeah. It was because there was the old PC version and then the new PC version That's not as easy to mod. It was like from the Square Enix store, I think. Now on Steam. God, what a piece of work the Final Fantasy VII PC version is. That's the version I played back in the day. When it ran right, it was sick because the battles were like 60 FPS, I think. No, they were high resolution, but the transition was 60 FPS. That's what I remember. The like screen spiral, that effect was so buttery smooth and sick looking on a PC. But I think the battle scenes, I think their logic is locked to the frame rate or something. You can like, there are mods to try to make it higher, but it makes it a little glitchy as well. This is a cool boss. I better hit it with my beam saber. Zero would have wanted it this way. Oh shit! Wow, okay. I guess this is the super weapon for this game then. Since there's no like Street Fighter move. Dare I say, based? Could it be? Oh, I'm saving. Yeah, this is why Zero's so strong. Ah, it's his cool ponytail. I gotta use the restroom. I'll be right back. Okay. Back on the job. Back on the job site. No more nagging wife. I didn't mean that about stuff. I was quoting a Garfield meme. Steph is playing COD. I love that. I think Steph should stream COD. And until she does, I'm gonna do it for her. There are no wives in Garfield. The Garfield universe exists only of women that try to politely turn you down. Okay, I guess I just beam saber everybody, huh? Give them all the saber. Wow, that's beautiful. Does it do more damage if you actually hit them with a saber? What if you chop their butt? Chop their butt with a saber. Do you get bonus butt damage? Need to know. You have to imagine, though, I'm thinking about it, it's actually pretty based on Jim Davis. I guess John is not supposed to be him, but like, if you could write a comic with like a rad cat and his owner, would you make it like the loseriest dude who's also a cartoonist? Yeah, John is a cartoonist. Kind of gives Garfield this whole other dimension. I guess it's like Charles Schultz and Charlie Brown. It's like, Charles, are you working through something, man? Is this like, you got some ghosts chasing you home from the war? Actually, was Schultz a veteran? Man, I need to have the Wilhelm scream on a button or something. But yeah, John very believably fumbles his sex having over and over again, which is maybe either cathartic for Jim Davis Or it's just funny. Oh yeah, Reese, you mean like realistic Garfield? Where they just take out all of Garfield's speech bubbles and draw him like a normal cat? It's the best. Oh, he donated a hell of money to your university? All right. All right. Big ups to people that give away all their money. Can't take it with you. You know? I'm gonna shift the light down a little bit here. Let's get it low. I'm kind of surprised more of the background stuff coming through. Maybe the tree is throwing it all off. Not in a bad way. We're not getting rid of the tree, but... Oh yeah, Patrick, I was just thinking about that. The like Cthulhu Garfield stuff. I guess what I'm thinking more is like, what is it about certain characters where it's like every generation finds a way to like them or to like adapt them into modern times? And boy, what does that say about millennials and like post 9/11 world that Garfield became an eldritch terror that consumes your mind? Super Eye Patch Wolf did the ultimate video on the phenomena of what, like Garfield's through the ages? Or of the dark streak in meme media after 9/11. That's one of those things that like, it'd be cool to be younger, but I'm actually pretty glad to have seen the internet in the manner that I did and when I did, because pre 9/11 internet, at least in the United States, I should say, like US culture internet, was like bizarrely Pollyanna. I mean, there was bad stuff happening, of course, there's always been bad stuff, but like, there was just a strange openness to everything. And then the memes got real dark. Docs, thank you for gifting out 10 more subs. I appreciate that. Happy holidays. I'm gonna assume that this is my Christmas present, so thank you. Thank you, Sand Talks 360. Oh, just about Garfield and its entire cultural impact and the works it inspired. Okay. Garfield is lazy. I can only assume that like the appeal of a lazy cat that just eats all day, like there's got to be some cultural significance to that, right? A generation that felt like it's overworked or is not looking forward to a life of toil. A generation that values chillaxing, vibes. Is there a word? Okay, this is a big thought that I'm sure has been had before. I'm not claiming it's original, but it's still a big thought, so I'm going to try to figure out how to say it. I was watching Love Island, and I noticed everyone is using the word vibes for everything. It is a noun, it's a verb, it's an adjective, and it's taken the place of many other words. Now, you can always tell what somebody means by how they use it in context and with their inflection and all that. But it's bizarre that there are many other words that would better define what somebody's trying to say, but either they don't have that language or choose to use a word that could be interpreted more broadly. But it's an interesting scenario where like a word's usage is spreading and taking the place of other words. It's like it's the to say it's like removal of vocabulary is a bit strong, because that makes it sound like I'm making some old person shaking fisted cloud. And I guess as words go away, other words get added. Goblin mode is in there, so that's cool. So I don't know. I don't think it's, I'm not like stating alarm. I have zero moral judgments about it. It's just interesting to see happen. It's called semantic shift. Ah. When literally became literally and also not literally at the same time. Actually, no, wait. It actually just became its opposite. Literally never actually meant literally. It actually meant not literally. But I guess in the 90s, bad meant good. So it's just the same shit. Oh, no, I'm forgetting. The bees. People have stopped saying literally, right? Do people still say that? Is that still like an everything word? Oh, Jippy, you started your fitness journey. Hey, that's awesome. I was just thinking, I'm about to get... I've had my like holiday break, and I'm about to get back on that shit too. So we're gonna do it. I'm gonna be doing a lot more like Ring Fit on stream and stuff. I'm gonna get slim. I'm gonna look like Hugh Jackman in the Wolverine before January's over. Ooh. Stephen Fry said a nephew called really good things, called good things a really book. That came about because it was quicker to type in OG text than cool. Language evolution is fun. It is. I agree. Oh, that's right. I should. Which Wolverine? He went through a process over the years. The Wolverine, when he was like the most jacked and cut, just like. Looks like a CG model. Ridiculous. The one where he goes to Japan. Wolverine goes to Japan. That movie should be the ultimate movie. And somehow it's just super forgettable. I don't know what it is. He's like fighting dudes on top of bullet trains in Tokyo. It's the coolest idea in the world, and somehow I don't remember it. Man with claw hands who's utterly jacked is fighting like ninjas with katanas in Japan. It's weird because it went so long without watching it. Oh wait, does that recover sub-tanks too? I think it does. I remember not watching it when it came out and thinking that was weird. Being like, this is strange. Wolverine in Japan. Why am I not lining up for this? And then I watched it like I think like a year ago, finally. And I was like, all right. And then at some point, it's just like white noise, my memory of it. But there's that one like still image of Hugh Jackman in that movie. And he's meat. He's shrink wrapped meat. And it's amazing. Oh yeah, Logan was incredible. Oh, that's right. You got a drill. Drill, baby, drill. Can I sword him? No. Not that drill. I think it's the ice. Wait, is it this one? You just got to get him before he starts? Yeah, he's like, ow! All right, got him. Drilled. I get stun locked, idiot. Can't troll your way out of that, can you? Actually, you can. Gosh. If you want to talk about trolly mechanics, I gotta be real, like, I think God of War Ragnarok, I mentioned this. Did I mention? I don't know if I meant. Yes, I briefly mentioned it. I've been poking through that game, and I'm still really enjoying it, but it's a lot. It's a lot. There's this sort of design ethos in that game where like every hallway has a thing. It's treasure. It's incidental dialogue, NPC conversations, some random interaction. That almost seems to apply to like enemy attack patterns too. There's always like one little whoopsie waiting for you. And when you die in one hit, the amount of whoopsies are just like breathtaking sometimes. Yeah, Thick, you're correct. It does not let you breathe. Which is fine. I don't mind it. Like, you pick hard, it ought to be hard, and it's very hard. But there's, I guess, the most literal and easy to explain problem that I've run into is that, like, the potion visual effect covers up a lot. If there's two enemies who are standing next to each other and they're poisoned, there's just like a literal green fuzz that you can't see a whole lot of animations through. Maybe that's part of the design. Maybe you're not meant to, like, maybe it's meant to be visually debilitating if you're putting status effects on enemies. Car chase. Oh, shit. No way. Oh, that's not live. Okay. Wait a minute. Is this real? This is suspect. Hold on. I'm getting sussed. I'm getting sussed right now. What's this account? This seems fake. That's a cool clip, though. What the heck is Pupskin? What's going on here? Oh, Docs, thanks for gifting another sub. Sorry, I'm fascinated now. Where did this clip come from? I would probably look at it right now, but I'm on my Xbox, so I can't just drag it over. I'd have to like move some cords around, and that can make things behave a little funky. Bongos, you got me intrigued. Compelled it. See if I can. Let me see if my accounts shouted it out at all. Maybe we can get us a good car chase view going. Darn it! I don't know. Like, I don't remember the name of the account that I follow that usually does all the live news alerts. Scroll here. Okay, I'm giving up. I appreciate the shout out though. Keep me updated if it looks like there's more. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Most powerful gamer. I also appreciate your gifting a sub. Thank you very much. Spaced out for a while and spaced back in thinking this was Metroid. Man, Metroid's good, isn't it? I wish Metroid Prime, the like Prime Hack Prime, let you play on hard the first time. I really wanted to play that game on hard. I remember it being a pretty rough challenge too. Some of the bosses were like very puckery. They pitted him, and there's a possible standoff on the Highway 15 is closed. Are there like, is there no news coverage of it or live stream of it? Let's see here. Checking the news stations. What do we got?
Yes, Sunday morning.
Well, it's doing a commercial roll. I don't know if it's going to have anything after that. On KTLA? Bum, bum, bup, bup, bup.
Give your business an...
Damn it. Not going to give my business anything. Think there's another ad. I'm looking at Dolly Parton right now, which is welcome. Don't get me wrong. But, Docs, thank you for gifting a sub. Doesn't look like they're broadcasting it live now, unless there's a different stream specifically for that. Well, thank you. I've been waiting for you, X. I'm Dr. Doppler. I've been watching your batteries closely. Battles. Battery. Your victories over my men have been most impressive. I need superior Reploids like yourself, X. I'll offer you the chance to join us. Together, we shall build a utopia where the Reploids rule under the watchful eyes of Sigma. Our Lord and Master, Sigma Balls. You're on this page. All right, click. Ooh. Deputy from the Riverside Sheriff's Department. Let's see here. So the video feed on this page has it going down. I'm looking at an ad for some kind of Vegas concert. Oh shit, look at that. Okay. Hold on a second. Oh, that was intense. Hey, what's up, Werewolf? No, wait, Dak. We're back on the... Remember? We're fighting Sigma. He was building a battle body. Mega Man's here. He's got the laser sword. Everything's great. No way, Doc. Your scheme's in here and now. Perhaps you are not as smart as I once thought. Prepare to be ripped apart and to be born again as part of the new body of Sigma. Oh, he's ripped. God bless, You bitch. God bless, Japanese games for having, like, crazy ripped old guys. Oh! Is this an anti-beam saber technique? Maybe. I feel like, characters aren't allowed to be old and badass in the way that they are in Japanese games. Like Street Fighter characters, or even like kind of like older Dante or Kiryu. Yeah, Heihachi. Yeah. You are strong, X. Strong enough to defeat Sigma. Doppler, can you talk? Sigma's true form is that of a computer virus. I was corrupted by him and I created a horrific new body for him. Well, that reminds me. I bought Tekken 7. I'm actually really excited to play the story mode and start understanding how stupid and bad I'm going to be at Tekken. Can't wait to be so bad. Dumb baby, pooping my pants, playing Tekken, crying. Crying and pooping and crying. I already know that's what Tekken's going to be. But I'm excited for some reason. Oh yeah. Hildebrand's dad. What is that guy's name? Godbert? That sounds right. There's only 3 kinds of old men. Badass, pervert, or gets their ass beat and dies. Yeah. There are 3 paths getting old. I gotta get abs before that. That's the rule. If you can have abs as an old man, it's pretty clear which which group you belong to. Yeah, Master Roshi, badass and pervert, but he like transforms. He explicitly switches modes. Shout out to Ryo's dead dad. Yeah, Lon D, I guess. If Ryo's dead dad were more badass, he wouldn't be dead. I guess that's why he dies. So he's not in the badass category by definition. I created her. Oh yeah, his body. Where's the body now? It's in the underground hangar of this lab. I don't think Sigma has occupied it yet. Don't worry about me. Destroy the body before it's too late. Time is running out. I gotta queue up something here. Thanks, Doc. What? Ruined my comedic timing. Played muted. I could just put it on a button, but then I wouldn't hear it, and that's no fun. I gotta figure this out. Was that a waifu rifle skin in COD? Oh yeah. COD's had anime trash for a while. Is that Sigma back there? Steph is yelling about a COD player named Booty Kraken. And I don't know if it's like Crackin, like cracking a booty, or if it's like Kraken, like a squid wrapped around a butt. That is a great username though. Look at this dweeb. We meet again, X. It was easy to corrupt that fool Doppler. And I would have succeeded if you hadn't interfered. But we are always destined to meet, aren't we, X? Let the eternal struggle begin! I like by the third game, he's always like, he's already over it. Like, yeah, whatever. We both know what this is all about, don't we? Ha! Aw. That's right. He does that shit. Oh! Man, if you hit the button to do an attack while you're in hit stun, you lose the charge. You think you'll play the Mega Man Zero series on stream? Maybe. I like Mega Man. Is this the game where he bonks you into lava, or was that... That was 2, right? Well done, X. But I'm far superior than my previous forms. Behold the power of the ultimate battle body. Oh, that's a sick reveal. Oh yeah, you have to shoot his tiny stupid head. They have full sub. Yeah, I can probably figure this out. Look at that giant sprite. Surpassing all limits. Shit, that did a lot of damage. Oh! Okay, so you can't beam saber off the wall like that. The delay on that's going to make it real spicy. Ew. What's with that B move? Or what is that B move? It's a super secret hidden unlock that I got due to my raw knowledge and experience about the game. Damn it. No, I made chat tell me exactly how to do it. I berated them the entire time. Damn it. Oh, Sigma's giant beam move. Oh. I don't know anything about that. That was dumb. How did I jump so high? Damn it. Damn it. That is an interesting, like... This is actually a really interesting challenge. Trying to nail his stupid little head with his sword. Ooh! There it is. Alright, Shaq, 1 million. Ooh! Okay. You got good car news. Yes! Let's hear it. Got his ass. And the bright shining jewel of 20 achievement points is my reward. No, it can't be. I can't even defeat you with this magnificent body. There seems to be only one choice now. I'll possess you. And for some low effort wireframe animation? No, wireframe animation is low effort. This is beautiful and I love it. Oh yeah, this freaking shit. This is it. This is the game he does this crap in. He's gonna hit me! Oh no. Oh, you just stay ahead of him, that's it. What a moron! What a dweeb! What a stupid idiot! What a nerd. I mean, that was awesome. Graphics spectacular. Oh, you're getting 4K for your totaled car. All right. Yes! Actually, that's actually great news. I'm glad to hear that. Hey, congratulations. Hopefully you can get ahead with that. Haha, give up, X. I'll possess your body and rule the whole world. Oh no. Yeah, your Doppler. How did you obtain this? How do you feel now, Sigma? Did you like my special vaccine for the Sigma virus? Hex, I'm sorry to have given you so much trouble. Nice. Apologies are nice. I know I can never really atone for what I have done. But I will try to set things right by taking Sigma with me. My program is fading. Hex, it's time to say goodbye. Let's save up for a new car with one half and get FFS with the other half. I'm gonna Google that. Ah! Cool. Final Fantasy VII. Still that much? Yes. New inbox copy of Final Fantasy VII. X has crushed Sigma's plan once again, but many questions still occupy his mind. Why must humans fight against Reploids? And why must Reploids fight against each other? Is Zero okay? Yes. The Saber's fine. As X stares at the burning remnants of Doppler's lab, his body trembles from an unknown sorrow. I don't know why I said it that way. I thought it would be fun, and it was. What does fate have in store for me? He wonders. He can only hope that someday Dr. Light's plan for him will finally be revealed. Unknown to X, his destiny has already been decided. Well, that's right. They start making cryptic statements about, like, a series. To save mankind, he must destroy Zero. But I already did that. He's dead. Took his shit. Only time will tell when and why. Why did they spoil that? Like, you beat the game. I guess from now on, every time you play a Mega Man game, you're going to be like, is this the one? Is this the one where the dark prophecy comes true? Where the tightest bros are turned against each other? Wait, what? Wait. I'm gonna have to catch up on that matter. Isn't there like 10 more games? Let's see here. I think there are 8 Mega Man X games. Oh, wait. Andrew Tate got arrested by Romanian authorities. For what? That's awesome, though. Human trafficking? Holy shit. How's he going to alpha his way out of this situation? Trafficking a Romanian and American woman. Huh. Did he just, like, he hide them? Is it like he just, like, flew into a private airport and didn't, like, declare customs on anybody or something like that? You know, or I guess didn't go through immigration at all. Yeah. He revealed his location because of his pizza box prop. That's awesome. When... Oh, seriously, Winner? That's the accusation? That's really gross. Holy crap, okay. Well, hopefully due process of law will serve its course. But that's disgusting. How, like... I guess when that happens, you don't question the person that you've decided to listen to. You instead resent the system that's punishing them. Because I'm like, sometimes I wonder, yeah, he's gonna run on the Republican ticket. He's a hero now, right? Yeah, I don't know. X4, yes. Moving on to X4 very soon. Werewolf, thank you very much for the sub. 3 months. Godrak Machina O Einary is a fan favorite. Fan favorite in the Mega Man X series. Ah. Okay. Strider, thank you for some corrections. Detained, executed a search warrant, no official charges yet. All right. That sounds, yeah. That sounded awfully expedient. Okay, everybody, load up your top tips about X4. So here's, I guess, what I want to. I don't know if X4 works this way. Is it possible to experience the breadth of the game's content in one playthrough? Or like, I just want to like not miss anything or accidentally trip myself into a bad ending or missing an upgrade or getting a side grade that's dumb. So I really want guidance about that sort of thing. Oh! So I don't know if there's any X4 top tips in that regard, because I played X4 before, but it was a long time ago. Yeah, the sound of gamer accomplishments. Gotta love it.